Sometimes if you want to become successful in life, you have to become obsessed. That is something that I have recently learned and recently have tried to implement. And obsessiveness is not something you really implement. To some extent you do, but you can't be obsessed about something without the why being so meaningful to you. You can be obsessive about something, but the only way you're actually going to be actually obsessed is by it having a strong meaning and a strong feeling in you. That's how you become obsessed. That's how you become crazy. A lot of people, when they become crazy now until what they say they were gonna do, which everyone thought it was so crazy, once they actually accomplish it, then they're a genius. First you're delusional, crazy, and then when you actually do what you said you were gonna do, no matter how crazy people think it is, then you're a genius. And you know you're doing things right when people call you obsessed. When people say, why are you going to the gym at 1 a.m.? Why are you training? Why are you spending your lunchtime not at school playing with the other kids and you're going to the gym at lunchtime? Why are you doing that? I never see you at school. I only see you in class. Why are you never at school? Why? When you tell them what you're doing, they're gonna think this guy is crazy. Why would this kid who is free, who is young, instead of going to parties, is going to the gym? Instead of going to parties, is filming YouTube videos, is making an online business. Why is this kid doing this? Just wait. We're going to university, then we're gonna work. This, like, that's what the other people think. Well, people like me and you are struggling in our brains, struggling in our minds to get something that we know we deserve, get something that we know is ours. And once you become obsessive about getting that thing, once you crave it so badly that it almost becomes pain, it almost becomes hurtful. Because you want this thing so bad. You have to work hard every single day, but you want it so bad that no matter what you do, you can't ease the pain of that obsessiveness of fire that you need it as badly as you want to breathe. Once you create that level of obsessiveness, that's when you know you're actually winning. That's when you know you're actually changing. First step to actually becoming obsessed is to find your why. Find the why, because the why is the most important thing. Why do you want to work ruthlessly every single day? Why do you want to film videos? Why do you want to do trading? Why do you want to drop ship? Why do you want to become successful? Why do you want a Lamborghini? Why do you want to have millions and millions of dollars? Why do you want this life? Because we all start working and procrastinate, and we all like, I can't focus on my work. I can't do things right. Like, I can't focus. Like, I'm trying to become a millionaire, but I just can't. You need to find your why. You can't just do something without knowing, without any purpose. You can't do something without being driven by some sort of purpose, some sort of drive. And to first become even focused or even obsessed with working and with becoming the best version of yourself, you have to find that why. Once you find that why, the next step is to become obsessed with that why. Think about it every day. Say it every night before you go to sleep, every morning after you wake up. Put it on your wall, like I have over there. I have a what's that called? Like a vision board. So yeah, I have a vision board. Right now I have a Jeep, a GT3 RS, a house on the mountains of Italy, $10,000 a month, and 100,000 subscribers. Those are my goals right now. There's more, but those are the ones that I have right there. And every time I wake up and I look to that wall and I see my goals, I see what I want. The Jeep it's not what I want. The Jeep is what I want to give to my mother. The Jeep doesn't represent a car that my mom likes. I'm just gonna give it to her when I have a lot of money. The Jeep represents a fraction of the happiness she is gonna feel once I retire her, once I give her the life that she deserves, once I give her her resting day. After all these years of work, after all these years of raising me, of providing for me, alone by herself. After all these years, me wanting to give her her dream car, it's a symbol of me giving her what she deserves. Like, I would see that Jeep and I would imagine myself pulling up to her house, giving it to her, and just saying it's yours, and just seeing her smile and her laugh and her tears as she acknowledges the fact that she's got a brand new car. Like the happiness that she would get, not only of the car, but the happiness she would get because I got the chance to make her proud. I got the chance to give her the life, and that's gonna give her a reassurance that she was a good mother, that she raised me well. And why wouldn't I want to make my mother feel like that? Why wouldn't I be obsessed to the point where I want to see my mother in tears of happiness, being able to retire and follow her passions because of me? Because I did that for her. No one else. No one's coming to save her. No one's coming to give her $1 million. No one's gonna buy her a Jeep. It's me. I'm the only person who can do it. I'm the only person who can dedicate all of their time to become the best version of myself for her. And that's my drive. And I'm obsessed with that. I'm obsessed with becoming the man that my children will be proud of. And the best way I do that is by leading by example of how to treat your own mother, how to treat your family. If I show my kids that this is how I treated my mother, I work hard to provide for her. If I show that example to my kids, how do you think they're going to react? They're going to admire me. They're going to see that hard work can really amount to anything. You can accomplish anything you want. How could I go from living in a house which is half cement, half wood, which is not even in good condition at all? Mom's probably gonna kill me for saying this, but the walls aren't even painted. You see these walls, they're not painted. They're like primer. But even though my room is like that, she still came out and bought me a set. She bought me a bed frame. She bought me a nightstand. She bought me. This is my first ever time having my first ever time having a literal mirror on my room. I know it sounds silly, and I know it sounds like, okay, dude, like, you get it. But like, she just bought me a car, dude. My mother just bought me a car, and when she was my age, she couldn't even afford a car. She was going to university with people taking her while she was pregnant and taking me to daycare while she was pregnant with my brother. She was going through all that struggle, day and night. No support from my dad. No support, not a lot of support from family members. Yes, they supported. I'm not saying they didn't. But she was mostly always alone. And when she tells me that story and she tells me all the things that she went through, how can I as a son just see that and not be grateful and not want to give her more? How can I not just how could I, as a son of that incredible mother, how could I wake up one day, sit through my phone watching TikToks, to then go to a party, drink, smoke, just throw my life away after all that she has sacrificed for me, buying me an app, giving me an Apple Watch, buying me the phone that I'm recording on. 2 days after I said that my last phone was literally like breaking, she bought it. How could I ever dishonor my mother that way? How could you? If you have parents that are working their ass off every single day, suffering day and night to provide for you, how can you sit there and dishonor them by taking drugs, by smoking, by going to parties, by being a degenerate? How could you disgrace their entire life's work? How could you disgrace all of that for your own pleasure? I can't sit around and see my mom struggle every single day since I was born and still give me all of these luxury items that are materialistic but are still meaningful because she doesn't want to make me feel like I'm a poor kid. She gives me a nice room set because she wants me to feel like I am not poor. She wants me to feel like I am living a good life. This is all of this. This is to show me that she loves me, show me that she cares about how I see the world and that she cares about how I see myself. And that's my biggest motivator. That's my biggest drive. That's the most incredible thing I could ever think about. Every morning I wake up and I pray that I have the ability and the strength to become the man that can take care of my mother, to become the man that can take care of my future wife, children. And to do that, guys, I need to become obsessed. And you need to become obsessed as well. Every day, every night, wake up, work hard, start a business, start a YouTube channel, start drop shipping, start trading, start doing anything that is hard work. Go to the gym, get your body straight, meditate, read, do all of these things to become that person. Not for you, not for them, but because you owe it to the people who look up to you. You owe it to your son, to your daughter, to your mother, to your future girlfriend, wife, whatever. You owe it to them to be the best version of yourselves. Don't disgrace your family. Don't take their sacrifice for granted. Show them how grateful you are by becoming the best version of yourself and by giving them the life that they dream about. I want you guys to work hard and never, ever, ever, ever give up, because family depends on it. And if you don't have family, if you're unfortunate enough to not be raised, maybe you're an orphan or something like that, you can still work towards being the man for your future children, for your future wife. Whatever struggles you're going through, you can overcome. Anything you can overcome. I want you guys to become the best version of yourselves and become the man that your children would be proud of to call their father. Stay focused, stay obsessed. Never, ever give up on your dreams.